Hi guys, this is Dr. Manish Chabra, your ophthalmology educator at PrepLadder. Now guys, many student they reach to us and they complain of one thing. Sir, we have got all the resources but still we are not able to score good. Sir, what is the reason? So through this short video, I want to tell all of you that more resources does not actually mean more preparation. Your rank is not decided by how many resources you have studied, but it is decided by how well you can recall, revise and apply what you have studied. Okay, so let me give you two students preparing for NEET PG or FMG exam, foreign medical graduate exam. So there is one student who has got all the possible apps, he has got multiple notes, and he is referring to the PDFs which are available elsewhere free of cost. Yes, okay, and he has watched all the possible YouTube videos, revision videos, the multiple test series he has subscribed to, and every time a new resource comes he automatically starts getting attracted to it, and he feels if he is not going to take that, go to that resource, so he will be missing something. But on the contrary, there is a second student. He follows only one primary resource, he solves previous year questions, give GTs, analyzes his mistakes, and revises the same material time and again. As you always say, it is better to do five things five times than doing 10 things one time, right? So what do you actually think, which student has studied more? What do you actually think, which student is going to remember more on the exam day? Guys, remember that in the exam, when you are giving an exam, it is the recall that matters. It is the recall of the things you have studied that matters. It does not matter how much of the material you have been exposed to. Okay, so let me take you to case one, which is a five resource student. So he has done five resources, he has accumulated five resources, so his preparation will more likely look like. So one, there will be, from one place he has done his main coaching, then he is exposed to some another faculty's videos, maybe sitting in a library, maybe if he is not able to get one MCQ correct and he asks his friend says that okay, this MCQ has been discussed or this topic has been discussed at some other platform, so he will be automatically drawn towards that platform. He will try to go through that resource as well. He will also go through the short notes. He'll take the PDF material on multiple channels which are available elsewhere. He'll watch the YouTube revision. So what I want to say is that he will keep collecting the things, right? But he will not revise. Okay, so he will have always the sense of fear of missing out. So FOMO is fear of missing out. So even if there is some sixth or seventh resource, he will automatically be drawn towards it to try it, है ना? But guys, don't experiment with your preparation in today's time when there is so much of competition. how many students are going to appear for NEET PG 2026? कुछ idea है आपको? So as per the government data, 2.75 lakh students have filled the form, but the effective seats, if you want to go into a decent government seat, okay, so there are nearly 10,000 to 15,000 seats overall, out of which if you want to go into top branches in top institutions, you have to get a rank at least within 2,000. So out of 2.75 lakh students, you have to have 2,000. That's less than 1%, guys, less than 1%, right? So the very important thing for you is that stop thinking that what if I have not done it, I am going to miss upon this. No, it is not going to happen. Every faculty which has given you particular notes on prep ladder, they are good enough, they are crisp, they are concise at the same time. Okay, and even if you have been exposed to all the different resources and you have been able to collect all the notes, everything, you will have a false sense of preparation that I am having everything that I require. But have you actually done what you have? No, it is not possible. So, simple mathematics. There are 19 subjects, right? So, I suggest each and every one of you to at least revise each subject 2 to 3 times. Let's suppose 3 times. Okay, so it will be like 57 units of your preparation. But if you have 5 resources or maybe 4 resources of each subject, so 19 into 3 into 5, so instead of 57 units you are putting 250 plus units, which is not possible, guys. Yes, so stop believing, stop thinking that more is better. In NEET PG preparation, in FMG preparation, more is not better. The quality is what matters. Okay, so also some students, they feel that okay, if I am taking this resource, I am going to top it up, supplement it with other resource, right? But this actually leads to fragmented information. One source will say one thing, another source will give a different mnemonic, so it will be all mixed up in your head and you will have a problem while recalling in the exam while recalling in the exam. So so I feel that it is very very avoidable, and in the end revision becomes very very impossible. Revision is very very impossible. Okay, all right. Now there is a case too. Now this is our one resource student, so he is following the primary resource and he is religiously doing PYQs. He is solving question bank, he is giving grand test, error analysis he is doing, and repeated revision. Now you will say, sir, is he able to do PYQs, MCQs, grand test, all of it? How he is getting time? Guys, he is getting time because in the first place he is using single resource. He is not putting 5x effort while doing single subject from 5 resources. Okay, so repeated revision is the key that can only happen if you are sticking to one resource. Okay, your time is limited, okay. And one resource, I want to clarify one more thing here. One resource does not mean studying blindly from one resource एंड नेवर लुकिंग एनीवेयर एल्स. ऐसा मैंने नहीं बोला कि अगर एक रिसोर्स आप कर रहे हो बिल्कुल वहीं पे फोकस रहेगा, नहीं. There may be some problems which may be faced by the students, but for that I am going to give you some alternatives. Okay, one resource actually means you are going to follow one primary resource. Okay, or it does not mean that I am not asking you to go for PYQs, MCQs, GTs somewhere else. You can, but if you have one central source around which your preparation is built, nothing like it. So even if you are doing PYQs from somewhere, you have to refer to this source, you have to refer to this source, you have to correct your weak points, you have to work upon weak points by going through that one primary resource time and again. Okay, all right. So the most important concept which you should know between learning and collecting the content. Okay, so information is not equivalent to preparation. Okay, so information means you have watched the videos, you have all the content in the form of PDFs, you are collecting notes, you are saving the messages, taking the multiple screenshots. I know your phone memory would be full of multiple screenshots you have taken from YouTube videos, from from various PDFs, from your explanation of the MCQs. But preparation actually means you should understand what you are reading, not simply keeping the screenshots in your mobile phone or maybe in your iPad or maybe in your tab. You should do active recall, you should be practicing PYQs, MCQs. Revision and error correction is the most important thing, guys. Error correction, because the one who does minimum error in the exam. तो I receive messages from the students, सर मेरे ना 120 MCQs ठीक हो रहे हैं, इसको 150 तक कैसे लेके जाना है, मुझे बताओ 120 से 150 ठीक कैसे करूं. आप इसको ऐसे भी तो बोल सकते हो कि सर मेरे 80 MCQs गलत हो रहे हैं, 80 में से मैं 30 MCQs कैसे करेक्ट कर दूं. तो ये 120 plus 80 200, but this time the pattern is changed. This time there are going to be 180 MCQs. So आपने 120 से 150 नहीं लेके जाना है, आपके जो एमसीक्यूज गलत हो रहे हैं वो गलत क्यों हो रहे हैं उस पे वर्कअप करना है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके जो करेक्ट एमसीक्यूज हैं वो बढ़ जाएंगे. समझना, देयर इज अ वेरी थिन लाइन बिटवीन अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस, है ना. सो द प्रॉब्लम टुडे इज नॉट द लैक ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, इट इज अवेलेबल एवरीवेयर. योर फोन में कंटेन, एज आई टोल्ड यू, 500 GB of study material, and still your brain may not be exam ready because of the same reason that I am telling you for last 3-4 minutes. Okay, all right. So when should you actually use another resource? दूसरा रिसोर्स कब यूज करेंगे? प्राइमरी रिसोर्स तो मैंने आपको बोला, बट ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है कि प्राइमरी रिसोर्स से आपको कोई कॉन्सेप्ट ना समझ आ रहा हो. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू गेट अ सिंगल कॉन्सेप्ट, दैट डज नॉट मीन दैट you will change the source completely. So basically don't spend 2 to 3 hours on watching that video again to try understanding the concept which you are not able to get. So you can go and find another explanation, but for that concept only. So basically if your primary resource has a genuine gap, so then you can of course top it up with some other resource. And I'm not saying that you will चेंज द रिसोर्स कंप्लीटली. अगर एक टॉपिक आपको मान लो डॉक्टर मनीष की क्लास में से रेटिनाइटिस पिगमेंटोसा नहीं समझ में आया, तो दैट डज नॉट मीन कि डॉक्टर मनीष की क्लास में जो आपने लेंस पढ़ा है, ग्लोकोमा पढ़ा है, आपने ऑर्बिट पढ़ा है, यूविया पढ़ा है, वो दोबारा आप कोई और रिसोर्स से करेंगे. राइट, यू आर फ्री टू चूज योर रिसोर्स, बट आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू गिव यू अ मैसेज दैट यू डोंट हैव इनफ टाइम. आपको लगता है दैट यू हैव अ टाइम व्हेन एक्चुअली यू हैव नॉट. सो try to utilize your time properly. And also if you are weak in some specific subject or topic, so you may temporarily use another source to strengthen it. ओके कई बार एक दो एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट्स आपको पता लग जाते हैं, तो उससे आपको समझ में आ जाता है, अच्छा तो ये मिसिंग लिंक था जो मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा था, अब ये मुझे कहीं और से पता लग गया. नाउ आई एम एबल टू गेट दिस टॉपिक करेक्ट. ओके, एंड PYQs डू रिवील अ गैप. सो this is very important thing. So you have to go back and fill that gap, but don't turn, as I'm saying, a temporary supplement resource into your new primary resource. Otherwise बात तो वही हो जाएगी, पहले एक रिसोर्स करा, उससे दूसरा करा, तीसरा करा और चौथा करा, और इसी को आप करते रह जाएंगे, रिवीजन का समय ही नहीं मिलेगा. नाउ इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड द रिवीजन मैथमेटिक्स. ओके, सो दिस स्टूडेंट ए विच आई एम टॉकिंग ऑफ, he has done 5 resources. So as I told you, 5 into 19, nearly 100 units of material, but he has not revised. But there is a student B who studies from one resource and he revises it 4 to 5 times. So it is much better na, because 1 into 5 basically. So he is giving रिपीटेड एक्सपोजर, वो बार बार एक ही चीज कर रहे हैं. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, इन द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम अगर आप इंफॉर्मेशन को रिट्रीव कर पाओगे ना, तो वो ज्यादा बेनिफिशियल होगा. क्योंकि फर्स्ट रीडिंग अगर आप लेते हो तो उससे सिर्फ आपको एक सुपरफिशियल फैमिलियरिटी मिलती है कि ओके तो ये टॉपिक है, इसमें अच्छा ये सुपरफिशियल पॉइंट्स हैं. बट जो क्वेश्चन पेपर आज की डेट में आ रहा है, अभी रिसेंट एग्जाम है वीडियो क्वेश्चन, सो देयर वर video based MCQs. The depth of the question is now very deep. So for that you require to fill in the gap. You cannot simply read superficially and think that you will be able to score well. Okay, so second read will actually make you recognize the topic, while it's the third read that is going to help you start recalling it while doing MCQs. अगर आप फर्स्ट रीड देके सोच रहे हैं आप MCQs सारे कर लेंगे, 10 on 10 कर लेंगे, तो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, you are not correct here. I must say that. Okay, but after third reading you will appreciate that you are going to get nearly 90% of the MCQs correct, because now your active recall has set in. After this there will be exponential increase in your strike rate. Why? More the revisions you are going to do, there will be rapid retrieval of information. So first is recall, then multiple revisions, so there will be rapid retrieval. Now for every further revision it is going to save your time. If you are able to recall in, let's say, 20 seconds, for next revision you are able to recall in 10 seconds. In another next revision you are able to recall in 5 seconds. So every successive revision will decrease your retrieval time. That is very, very important. Now what should an ideal NEET PG FMG resource strategy look like? This is very important. That is your 1-1-1 rule. One means primary resource, which is going to be your main resource of learning. Okay, so one PYQ source. Okay, so I would personally suggest from where you have approached the videos, from where you have taken the core notes, stick to that source for your PYQ, for your test, for your MCQ ecosystem. But in case you want to go otherwise, of course you can go, but if you want to see the explanation part in this question bank or PYQ, you have to refer to your primary resource. Don't refer to their resource, otherwise you will again end up doing a lot of things unnecessary and you will miss out upon your revision. Okay, so you have to revise, you have to test, analyze is the most important thing, and then revise. Okay, so this gives students something actionable. Okay, so basically मैं एक चीज पे खत्म करना चाहूंगा अपना आज का टॉपिक, दैट एट द बिगनिंग ऑफ योर प्रिपरेशन योर बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इज फाइंडिंग अ गुड रिसोर्स। आई अंडरस्टैंड, बट आफ्टर अ पॉइंट आपकी जो बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम बन जाती है वो ये बन जाती है नोइंग when to stop searching for resources. That is very, very important. So my simple liner last moment response to you is, don't keep changing your source every time you see something new. बार बार चेंज नहीं करेंगे, शुरू से एक ही सोर्स पे स्टिक रहेंगे और उसी को बार बार रिवाइज करेंगे. सो चूज वाइजली और इन डेप्थ स्टडी करनी है. मिस्टेक्स करेंगे आप तो मिस्टेक से डोंट गेट डिस्करेज गाइस, डोंट गेट डिस्करेज्ड, डोंट गेट discouraged. You revise it again, next time you will see that there is going to be exponential improvement. Of course the learning curve is slow, but once you will start ascending you will keep on ascending. Okay, you will keep on ascending. So basically the exams that we are preparing for NEET PG INI FMG, so इन एग्जाम्स में ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है कि कितना आपने मटेरियल कलेक्ट करा है, कितना आपने मटेरियल पढ़ा भी है. इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि कितना आप एंड में रिवाइज कर पाए हैं. तो इसलिए मैं हमेशा एक चीज़ बोलता हूँ, लास्ट के जो 2 मंथ्स होते हैं दे आर वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल. लास्ट के 2 मंथ्स आर वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल. सो गाइस, चूज योर रिसोर्स प्रॉपरली एंड इन लास्ट 2 मंथ्स यू शुड फोकस ओनली ऑन रिविजन. सिर्फ रिविजन पे फोकस करेंगे, कुछ नया नहीं पढ़ेंगे. कई लोग बोलते हैं लास्ट के 15 दिन में नया ना पढ़ो, कई लोग बोलते हैं लास्ट के महीने में ना पढ़ो. तो आई एम टेलिंग यू विद माई ओन एक्सपीरियंस, लास्ट 2 मंथ्स डोंट रीड एनीथिंग न्यू. अब आप बोलेंगे सर अगर सब्जेक्ट्स ही मेरे बाकी बीच में रह रहे हुए तो उसमें फिर मैं वो नहीं पढ़ूंगा, तो अगर मैं रिवाइज करता रहूंगा तो वो सब्जेक्ट तो मैंने छोड़ दिए. अगर आप वो सब्जेक्ट्स कर लेंगे, मान लो आपके 2 सब्जेक्ट्स रह गए एंड यू हैव लेफ्ट those subjects and you have invested your last 2 months time in revising the 17 subjects which you have done, trust me you will score much better. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि you will leave those 2 subjects in entity. आप वो 2 subjects पूरे छोड़ दोगे. वो जो 2 subjects हैं जो आप रेगुलर कोर वीडियोस नहीं देख पाए, उन 2 सब्जेक्ट्स को आप कैसे कंप्लीट करोगे? उनको आप रैपिड रिवीजन से कंप्लीट कर लेना. उनको रैपिड रिवीजन से कर लो या प्रेप लैडर के लैब 2 से कंप्लीट कर लो। बट मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगा उन 2 सब्जेक्ट्स का आप रेगुलर वीडियोस देखो विच इज गोइंग टू टेक अनदर 5 to 10 days फॉर दोज 2 सब्जेक्ट्स। सो रैपिड रिवीजन से कर लो, लैब 2 से कर लो, दैट इज ओके, बिकॉज रैपिड रिवीजन लैब 2 इज द कंसाइज्ड फॉर्म of every subject covering PYQs, PYTs, most expected questions। छोड़ने से अच्छा कुछ तो करके जाएंगे ना, लेकिन छोड़ने से अच्छे का मतलब ये नहीं है कि पूरा ही सब्जेक्ट हम करने लग जाएं, उसमें इट इज गोइंग टू वेस्ट योर टाइम unnecessary which you could have utilized in revising the remaining 18 subjects। okay, so my last take home message, one good resource into multiple revisions is better than 5 resources in one revision। so I wish you all the very best, I'll see you on the other side of your good results। bye bye, take care, ciao।